Good morning, departure Vision Jet 379, Juliet Mike 1.5 for 3,000 and the turn to 090.
379 Juliet Mike, turn right heading 140.
Right turn 140, Juliet Mike.
379 Juliet Mike, turn right heading 180.
Right turn 180, Juliet Mike. Clear for takeoff, runway 19, 379 Juliet Mike.
Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well, and thanks a lot for coming along on today's video. Today's video is just going to be a short one. I'm actually sitting on the ramp at Signature Aviation at the Ellington Airport in Houston, Texas, preparing for the second half of a trip with a client. I'm sitting in the client's Vision Jet, and again, heading back to Alabama this afternoon, and then back to Nashville this evening. So thanks a lot for coming along on these videos, and thanks for supporting the channel with your questions, comments, and feedback. A viewer had asked me how I got to where I am flying the SF50 Vision Jets in a professional capacity, and I thought I should explain my pilot history a little bit so you guys understand. I currently have about 900 hours in the Generation 1, 2, and Generation 2 Plus Vision Jets. I fly those for various different clients around the country. And I also operate a company called SF50 Flight Support Services, where we provide ownership support, mentoring, consultation, and we also provide supervised operating experiences after initial type ratings for the SF50 Vision Jet. So we provide a comprehensive set of services to assist new and experienced owners with owning and operate SF50 Vision Jets. And that's SF50 Flight Support Services, and you can check out SF50flightsupport.com for more information on that if you like. But to talk about my pilot experience and how I got to where I am today, I started flying in the mid-90s. And started flying 152s and 172s at that point in time, and got some initial pilot experience and training. But I had a fairly long sabbatical actually from flying, and did not start flying again until 2014. At that point, I started flying 172s again and 182s, and then eventually purchased my first SR-22, my Cirrus SR-22, and flew that for a while. And then I decided I wanted to upgrade, so I got a new SR-22 in 2018, flew that for a couple years, and then in 2020 I sold that airplane and purchased my Generation 1 Vision Jet, which I currently own and operate, but it will be coming onto the market pretty soon because I have a new Vision Jet coming within the next few months. So that Vision Jet will be up for sale pretty soon, and it's been a great aircraft for me, and I'll certainly miss it. It's in most of my YouTube videos, so you guys have all seen it. Hope you like it as well. So, but after kind of accumulating some time in the Vision Jet, I started flying Vision Jets professionally for different owners around the country. And that's how I started to build up more time in the jet, and most importantly, proficiency and experience. So that's how that all happened. Somebody also asked me to describe a little bit about the SF50 type rating. So the type rating is presented and obtained through Cirrus Aircraft. Currently, they have 2 simulators in service in Knoxville. They had one for since the beginning of the Vision Jet program, and then they have a second one coming online at the current time, so that'll kind of double their simulator capacity in Knoxville. So what you have to do is plan to go to Knoxville. It's generally a 9-day program, so almost 2 weeks really. The first week you spend a lot of time with ground training and learning these systems, and become more familiar with the emergency procedures and memory items for the aircraft. You may get some opportunity to get some initial sim training that first week. They will generally give you the weekend off. So in other words, if you'll generally start on a Monday, you'll finish the first week on the Friday. you have a couple days off and then return back the following Monday. And that's when they really put it to you. You start spending 2 or 3 sessions a day in the full motion simulator. They also have FTDs or training devices, and they also have another type of simulator that's called a SIT. And the SIT is actually kind of like a full motion simulator, except for it's not a full motion simulator. It just kind of simulates that. But anyway, those are all productive ways to get training in the SF50 Vision Jet. Probably on the Thursday of the second week. In some cases, it'll be a Wednesday if you're very, very proficient, or a Friday if you need a little extra time. But somehow, towards the end of the second week, you're going to be giving a check ride, which starts with about a 3-hour oral. Well, you'll be asked questions about the systems and emergency procedures for the aircraft. And then after that, you will probably have about a 3-hour check ride. And again, I'm just going off of memory. The oral and the check rides may actually be longer or shorter than I'm describing, but I think they're about 3 hours each, if I'm not mistaken. So you spend most of the morning getting your check ride completed. If for some reason you happen to not successfully complete your initial check ride, then they'll make time for you to get some retraining and then pop back in the full motion simulator to finish the training. So that's about a 9-day process in total. And again, the process is generally driven based upon student performance. So if you show up and you are really able to take care of business in the jet, chances are you'll probably have your check ride earlier. If you're the average student that goes in there for your initial check ride, you'll probably get your check ride on the 4th day of that week. And if you want a little bit more training, then you will probably get your check ride on the Friday of that week. But in any case, the thing that's neat about it is it's a flexible program intended to help pilots get through it. And if you stay committed to the program and are willing to apply yourself and fully commit to it, chances are you're going to walk out of there with a check ride or with a type rating, I should say, for the SF50. Now, if the SF50 Vision Jet is your initial type rating, in other words, you've not received a type rating for any other aircraft, then you will have to participate in what's called supervised operating experience. And that is where you will fly with a mentor pilot, such as myself, or some of the guys that I work with in our company, or somebody from Cirrus, or somebody that's quite experienced and competent in the jet. You'll fly with those individuals for about 25 hours of flight time. And then at the end of that 25 hours, if you've completed the proficiency tests and you can fly in a solo capacity, you can be signed off and you'll receive PIC privileges in the SF50 Vision Jet to operate by yourself. So now it's a 25-hour minimum. SOE can always go longer if you want, and we never recommend pilots leave the SOE until they are fully comfortable and confident in operating the Vision Jet in a competent fashion on their own. So that's what the supervised operating experience following the check ride and type rating is intended to do. So in any case, I love doing the SOEs. We will work in conjunction with the pilot, and we'll have them experience flight scenarios that are germane to the type of flying they'll be doing. So in other words, if a pilot has wants to fly in and out of Colorado and on the West Coast, we'll do a lot of mountain work. And if they're going to work in a congested airspace, like maybe going into Midway in Chicago, or maybe JFK or Newark, or congested airspace, we will do a lot of Class Bravo work where we'll get them experience and adapted at all those procedures in there. But in any case, that's why the SOE is adaptable and flexible, and we make it fun for you. And at the end of the the day we meet new friends. So that's what my training experience is about. That's how I got into flying the SF50 Vision Jet. I told you a little bit about SF50 flight support services, and also supervised operating experience information, as well as the initial type rating presented by Cirrus Aircraft. So after you've got your initial type rating and you've had your pilot and command privileges taken care of after the initial after the SOE, then you can fly the Vision Jet for about a year, and within 13 months of your initial type rating, you have to have completed what's called a recurrent training per FARS 6158, and that will be generally done at Cirrus Aircraft in Knoxville. It will be a simulator-based training for 2 days, followed by an oral and check ride on the third day. So the check ride and oral are very similar to what you encountered during the initial type rating, except for it's a condensed program, so it's only consisting of about a 3-day period. So in any case, that's what the initial type rating is about: supervised operating experience, and also your recurrent training that you get within 13 months of your initial. And then within every 13 months, you have to do the recurrent training if you want to maintain your SF50 type rating. So in any case, that's what I wanted to tell you about today. I'm sorry about the background noise, but that's what happens when you're sitting at an airport on the ramp. Signing off for now from Ellington Airport in Houston, Texas, at the Signature Aviation FBO ramp. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks a lot. We're approaching the holiday season. I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and hope to see you somewhere in the air. Until next time, safe flying, and we'll see you on the next flight.
I really appreciate you watching the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos. Also, click on the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified when new videos are posted. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to send your emails, comments, and feedback. My goal is to provide even better content for you as we continue to grow the channel. Until next time, safe flying, and we'll see you on the next flight.